I'm shaking. Can you guys tell I'm shaking? I think you can. I think you can see me shaking. I'm on a vibration plate. This is supposed to help with inflammation and drain your lymphatics. I got it a couple weeks ago, maybe a week ago, and I'm using it daily. I'm trying to. I'm not sure if I see any difference. It's humbling, I will tell you that. But the one I got is Life Pro, and oh boy, I have it set just on one, and I'm shaking pretty good. But yeah, it's humbling. We don't need to concentrate the footage on my legs jiggling. But I will tell you, I will let you know if I see a difference. I will say it's relaxing. They say that 10 minutes on this is like a 30-minute run. I don't know how they get that, but anyways, it's actually kind of fun. So Doug and I are going on a weekend trip, just actually one night, down to Maryland, and we're going to ride 2 different trails, one on Saturday, one on Sunday. But as Doug was loading the car up, he noticed that there is a screw in my tire, my front right tire. I say my because this is the car I drive. So Doug spit on it to see if any bubbles formed, that air was coming out. There was no air. No bubbles, so that's good. And there's no light on our dash, so we're gonna go for it. It's too early to stop someplace to get it plugged anyways. It is what it is. So first we're going over to Rachel's apartment because she is in Jamaica and we are in charge of feeding Mia. So we're gonna feed her this morning, and then when we get back tomorrow, we'll come back and feed her again and play with her a little bit and show her some love. Well, we are in Maryland, but sadly there was a massive accident. I don't know how many feet it is up there, but I can see all the lights and the traffic, but I've seen a couple ambulances, a few fire trucks, many police officers. I always just get sad when I see that. You just know something bad happened. Well, obviously. So we are stuck, completely stopped on the road. Thankfully, we stopped and went to the bathroom about 15 minutes ago. Oh my word, I would have been in trouble. I would have been going over to those woods right over there. But we're stopped for a while, although I think we're moving up because a couple people went across the median and went the opposite direction. But I see people out on the street like they got out of their cars to look. So, well, now we have a helicopter coming, so we think it's a medevac. So that's sad. That means it's even worse than we thought. So we've been here, I would say, about a half hour. Who am I to complain? I'm not part of this accident. I just said to Doug, I said, we stopped and went to the bathroom. Who knows? We could have been in that intersection when this happened. So you really can't complain, and they're doing their job helping people. So it's just sad because it's really bad. Okay, so we've been here, we think about 50 minutes. The helicopter just left, and I said a prayer for the person in that helicopter. So we think they're starting to clear the vehicles. A tow truck is there, but no vehicle is on the tow truck. We can't really see what happened. We really can't. We can just see a bunch of trucks and whatnot. So we're gonna get on the trail very late this morning. We would have been riding by now, but it is what it is. We're going. Yay! Okay, we just drove through the intersection. It was 3 cars. It looked bad. So I am sitting at our hotel. Isn't that nice? Sorry, I'm right next to the air conditioning. It's a little hot. So we ended up going about 12 miles. Very pretty, except it was right next to the highway. But it was good. It was a really fun ride. So tonight we are going to try to find, here sticking out, try to find a place that we want to eat dinner. We are at the Hilton Garden Inn, someplace in Maryland. I think it's Kent, Maryland. And this is the Chesapeake Bay. Okay, so we just ate at a place called The Narrows. Oh my goodness, so good. I got encrusted salmon or something like that. Doug, what'd you get?
Trouts and lemon basil sauce. It was very good.
He said it was really good. If you're in Kent, Maryland or anything, go to The Narrows. At least what we ordered was really good. We sat outside, even though it's pretty hot out. We were in the shade and there was a nice breeze and we could see the boats going in and out. Just so nice. So certainly not eating very low carb or low calorie by any stretch this weekend. We're about to go to a place called Sugar Doodle. So we really want ice cream. It just doesn't feel like vacation if you don't get ice cream. So I really want ice cream. And so does Doug. We actually wish we could keep it like from melting and go sit outside our hotel, because our hotel looks over the bay, which I said earlier was the Chesapeake Bay. It's not. It empties into the Chesapeake Bay, and now I don't remember what it's called, but I just wanted to correct myself there. When you don't navigate how shallow it is and your boat gets stuck. We have a little entertainment outside of our hotel. And the mud coming up. Well, good morning. Good morning, Doug. We're calling this our $80 view because it cost us $80 more to be in this room, to be looking out at the bay. So we keep saying we're enjoying our $80 view, but actually it was worth it because this has been so enjoyable. Last night we sat out here for such a long time. There's a restaurant right here to the right, which we thought would bother us because before dinner there was a lady. It's live music here. Oh, there we go. There's live music, and before dinner, she was singing. We could hear everything. And she wasn't very good. We're like, oh, great. And it was loud. I mean, not loud that we couldn't talk, but we could hear it. So then we went to dinner, we came back, and then a guy started singing, and he was good. Like, we really enjoyed him. He was singing oldies, and then it got a little bit more current music. But such a good music. And when we go in our room to sleep, after you close everything up, you could kind of hear the beat, but it wasn't bad. So we really, at first I was like, oh no, this is going to be dreadful. We're not going to sleep. But then it really wasn't a thing. We slept fine. So today's plan is to, I think we're going to actually go to that restaurant. They have breakfast. We're going to go sit out there and have breakfast that doesn't open until 8 o'clock. Right now it's like 7:15. We're early risers. We went down and got coffee downstairs in the hotel. Marginal coffee. Oh my goodness, Doug and I just got done riding. As you can see, I'm very hot. Let me grab a tissue. Look, I'm dripping. Oh my goodness. It's actually not a bad trail. It's just that it's really hot out in the 90s. So this was a little over 13 miles. Yesterday was about the same. Today seemed easier in some ways, but hotter. We started earlier because we didn't have our big accident to have to deal with. But just a fun ride. It took us out to a pier at the end, and it was just really fun to see the fisher people and the people fishing. I didn't want to say fishermen because it's not only men, there's women out there fishing, so fisher people. So it's 12. I think we're gonna ride back to kind of where, drive back to where we stayed in the hotel and maybe find a restaurant there to have lunch. We're all sweaty, so it needs to obviously be a not high-end place. And then we're gonna drive home. We just had a really good lunch. We went to a place called The Bridges. The Bridges or Bridges?
Just Bridges.
Just Bridges. And we just had a light lunch, although we did get their fries that we shared. But then we both just got salads. It was still bad. But, oh, and I got a drink. If y'all watched my video where I talk about rosacea, I don't normally drink, but there was very little alcohol in this. Therefore, I'm really not that red from drinking it. It was a watermelon refresher. Oh, my heart, it was so good. Okay, so thankfully, our tires have held up, my tire, I should say, with the screw in it. Doug said he was able to see it when he got gas, and it's worn down from us driving so much on the highway and stuff. So tomorrow is Rachel's 26th birthday. And she's coming home from Jamaica tomorrow. So we're gonna really celebrate as a family next weekend. But we need to go feed Mia, her kitty. And I think tomorrow when I go in the morning to feed Mia, I'm going to do something fun in her apartment, but I don't know what it is. Like I don't know, I know I could do typical balloons and flowers, but I don't think I want to do that. I want to do something different. We have her gift for her, and it was kind of an expensive gift, so I don't really want to spend a lot of money over something else, but I have to think. I wish I could ask all you guys for ideas, like on Instagram, but I can't because she follows me and obviously watches all of my stories and things. So I'll come up with something and I'll let you guys know what it is. Well, I'll show you. Okay, I came up with an idea. I'm gonna get a whole bunch of fruit and just some things to put in the apartment since obviously there's no food in the apartment. And maybe some flowers, we'll see. And a card just saying happy birthday, because I'm not gonna be able to actually, well, except for picking them up from the airport, not to be able to say hi. I think that'll be fun. So I'm here at the apartment and she's coming home tonight. I picked them up at the airport around 7:30. So I'm going to set up what did I do with that? Oh. So I got a basket. I'm gonna set it up. I got some flowers just from the grocery store. As you can tell, I'm on my way to go to the gym. Mia is very happy to see me. Let's see, we just got a whole loaf of sourdough bread, so I gave her half of it. I got some avocado because she loves avocado toast, and a bunch of fruit. I'll show you what it looks like when I'm done. This lighting is atrocious. So look at my hair, all the little fuzzies. Okay, so this is what I came up with. I brought the basket from home and I gave her some sourdough bread, obviously some flowers, grapes, cherries, strawberries, and a couple avocado, and a little note from Mom. So this will be a nice thing to welcome them home. Well, hello. Just got done at the gym. Okay. Those of you who struggle with weight will understand this with, that you're overweight. Not weights that you use in the gym. I usually go to the gym wearing like jogger type leggings. They're a little bit looser. I get them from Athleta. I'll link them below. They're fabulous. If you have bigger legs and a smaller waist, like bigger legs and hips, but your waist goes in, they're amazing. That's not what I meant to tell you. I always wear those because I'm extremely self-conscious about my legs, just so self-conscious. And I always have been since, early adulthood. So I didn't think this morning because I had so many things going on to take the stuff over to Rachel's place and to, set up her birthday thing and feed Mia and whatnot. It just didn't occur to me, so I put on my biker type shorts that I wear when I bike. And I wear these around the house all the time, and I wear them walking outside. I never wear these to the gym because I'm self-conscious. Didn't think about it, got dressed this morning, went, and as I'm walking into the gym, I go, I'm wearing these shorts. I know it's not a big deal. If you can wear shorts anywhere, it should be at the gym. And they're not tight, but they're tighter than a normal short. It was okay. I noticed nobody watching me more than any normal other time when I'm wearing my jogger, the legging thingies, whatever. I also like the feel of having something on my legs when I'm on the machines where my legs are touching the machine in any way. So I'll continue to wear my other ones and not do shorts. But I just want to encourage you, if you struggle with this, first off, you're not alone. A lot of people feel this way. But in the long run, no one's really watching. They really don't care. I just walked out. No one's giving me a second thought. It's just, and I know that. But I still have to talk myself out of feeling self-conscious. So that concludes my pep talk. If you want to wear shorts to the gym, wear the shorts. Nobody cares. Go what you feel comfortable in.